Hi everyone, this is a presentation of my computer vision project. So it's about finger cursor, hand tracking, and virtual mouse. So this is my project goal. My idea is to detect, locate, and tracking a hand and detect which fingers were up through a real-time video sequence accurately. I use different fingers to accomplish different functions like virtual mouse control and drag a rectangle in the camera image. So this is my approach and my design. So I import some basic libraries like MediaPipe and AutoPy. So I write some Python file to define detector with special methods. So and define 3 different functions of this project. So first I will introduce MediaPipe. This project uses an important library called MediaPipe and use an important solution called MediaPipe Hands. MediaPipe Hands is a high-fidelity hand and finger tracking solution. It employs machine learning to infer 21 3D landmarks of a hand from just a single frame. So and this is hand tracking module. This module is basically is a class of the detector, and it defines 4 functions, define 4 methods. The first is find hands. This function can find a hand in the image and to draw the landmarks of these hands and connect all the landmarks. And the second function is find position. This function would get all the information of the hand, includes the coordinate of 21 landmarks, and will storage these landmarks into a 2D array. And it will also draw a rectangle along the hand. So the third function is fingers up. It will return an array which shows the condition of your fingertips. So if your fingertips were up, it will be 1, and otherwise it will be 0. So the final method is find distance. It can compute the distance between the central point of 2 fingertips, and we will use distance to define some function of this project. So this is my function realization. So this project realized 3 main functions with the help of some open source library. At first, we will use methods in this file to find hand and get the coordinates of the index fingertips, and we create a rectangular box which defines the hand moving range. So the first is moving mouse. It just use index finger. So we can use fingers up methods to get which fingers up. So if only index fingers up, we will convert the coordinate of this index finger into string coordinate. After that, we will get this string coordinate. We can use it as an input of AutoPy to control the mouse. So the second function is both index finger and thumb. So as we did before, we can get the coordinate of my index finger and my thumb. So we can use the find distance method to get the distance between these 2 fingers. So if this distance is less than a specific value, so we can define it as a click with the help of AutoPy. So the final function is like drag model. So this is only use the middle finger. So if only middle fingers up, we'll predefine a rectangle in the moving area. So if our middle finger in the specific range of this rectangle, so the location of this rectangle will change according to the coordinate of our middle finger, and the color of this rectangle would also change. So here is a demo of my project, computer vision project. My project is about finger cursor. So this project mainly realizes 3 functions. So at first, you can see I use the media pipe library to simulate my hand, to find my hand, and have 21 landmarks. So when I just use my middle index finger, it can simulate the move of the mouse. As you can see, when I move my index finger, the mouse will move. So the second function is that when I use two fingers, my thumb and my index finger, it will appear as 3 points in the screen. So this is the middle point of these two fingers. So when the distance when the distance of these two fingers is small enough. Oh, sorry. It's small enough, it can simulate the mouse click, as you can see in the screen. So this third function is that when I just use my middle finger, there will appear a purple rectangle, and when my middle finger move around to this purple rectangular, it will become to green. And when I move my middle finger, so this rectangle will move with my middle finger. So that means I can drag this rectangular with my middle finger. So this is the three function of my project. That's all. Thank you. Computer vision pro. So here is the improvement of in the future. So it's gas matching and controlling. I think I can do the future job in other more complicated gestures to give a well-done gesture control function. For example, waving hand for page turn, rotating fingers for volume control. So this is all my presentation. Thank you. Thank you all.